All right, before we continue our election coverage, let's check in with meteorologist Ross Mubelman about this weather because it's warm.
Yes, it is. Very warm. We were just saying it's 10 degrees above average, at least for the afternoon highs. We hit 86 earlier
Unbelievable.
today.
It's November.
I know, kind of nuts. And it's very humid out there as well. So yeah, definitely not feeling like fall November weather here across the First Coast. And temperatures out there still in the mid 70s, even 81 degrees at Mayport right now. Over the next several hours, though, those temperatures will gradually begin to decrease down into the low to mid 70s, even the upper 60s in a few locations across some of our more inland areas. But the clouds will begin to increase, that low level moisture, and even some showers will be out and around, primarily around midnight and then overnight and into tomorrow morning. And then overall conditions tomorrow, similar story. Yes, it's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy, temperatures in the mid 80s, but those tropical showers and even some of those heavy thunderstorms and downpours will begin to roll on in. And this is all from what is now Category 1 Hurricane Rafael down in the Caribbean, headed towards the Cayman Islands here over the next several hours, and then will eventually make landfall on the southwest coast of Cuba sometime tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon even, either as a high-end Category 1 storm or potentially even a low-end Cat 2 before eventually then crossing Cuba, moving into the Gulf of Mexico, and then thankfully for us beginning to make that more westerly turn away from the First Coast. Now, waters are still relatively warm here in the southern Gulf of Mexico, so I would not be surprised if it does intensify slightly more up into a Category 2 storm. Now, the further north it goes, it's going to encounter much more wind shear and cooler ocean waters, which are both going to be detrimental to the storm itself as it then eventually begins to recurve back northward, potentially up into the North Gulf Coast, somewhere likely between about Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. So nonetheless, hurricane warning still in effect for Cuba, tropical storm warnings in effect for the Florida Keys over the next 2 days.